Have you ever stopped to think that Wi-Fi is basically modern-day magic? Like you're just chilling on the couch in your underwear, watching cat videos, texting, making a call, and downloading a 3 gig game, all without a single wire connecting you to the internet. How is that even possible? Witchcraft, alien tech, or just a bunch of science we all pretend to understand? Well, relax. Today, I'm going to explain how Wi-Fi works, and the best part, without giving you a headache. Just that mild brain itch, like when you remember your crush hasn't replied in 3 days. Let's start from the top. Wi-Fi is short for wireless fidelity, which basically means wireless internet, but make it cool. It's like Cupid connecting your device, phone, laptop, smart fridge, yes, that's a thing, to a router. And the router is connected to the actual internet through a cable. Yep, there's still a wire in the end, but it's hidden away where no one sees it. Like that friend who pays the bill and nobody says thanks. Now, here's the trick. How does the router's signal reach your phone without a wire? Imagine your router is like a pirate radio station, only legal. It sends out radio waves at super high frequencies, and these waves carry data, like messages, videos, and memes from WhatsApp. When you open a YouTube video, your phone sends a Wi-Fi request saying, "Hey, can you send me that video?" The router hears it, goes out to the internet to grab it, and sends the video back, also via radio waves. It's like an invisible mailman running through the air, bringing and delivering data packets for you. But instead of dodging dogs, it has to dodge microwaves, thick walls, and sometimes even your grandma upstairs who thinks router is a type of cookie. These radio waves Wi-Fi uses are kinda like the ones you use to listen to music in your car, just at a different frequency. Wi-Fi usually works on the 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz bands. GHz, for those who skipped that class, means gigahertz. Billions of cycles per second. That means your router is out here hustling, bouncing back and forth, sending and receiving info like it's had 7 espresso shots. The 2.4 gigahertz band is slower but has more range, like that friend who's not fast but always down to hang. The 5 gigahertz band is faster but doesn't get through walls well, like that gym buddy, fast, strong, but can't climb stairs. All right, but how does the info arrive at your phone without becoming a scrambled mess of bits? That's where something called modulation comes in. Instead of just blasting raw data into the air, the router encodes the info, like a modern version of Morse code. When the signal reaches your phone, it decodes it, puts everything together nicely, and boom, there's your cake in a jar recipe video in full HD. But Wi-Fi is smart too. It doesn't send everything at once. It chops the data into packets, each with a source and destination address, like the mail system. So even with tons of devices connected, the router knows exactly where each packet needs to go. It's like that guy organizing the line at the DMV. "Ma'am, your number is 458, go left. Kid watching YouTube, head right. Gamer playing online, hang tight. More FPS coming your way." Now, how do the router and your phone talk without interrupting each other? Because they take turns. It's like a polite conversation. In other words, the exact opposite of a family group chat during the holidays. The router says, "Sending now." The phone replies, "Got it, my turn." This back and forth happens dozens of times per second. And yes, Wi-Fi can fail, because the real world is brutal. Walls, other routers, appliances, mirrors, and even fish tanks can mess with the signal. Fish tanks? So if your connection drops out of nowhere, don't blame the universe. Blame your betta fish. Oh, and to make sure nobody hijacks your internet and binge watches 4K shows on your dime, there's encryption. When you connect to Wi-Fi with a password, the router and your device create a secret code between them. This keeps nosy neighbors, you know, the one who tried 123456 as your password, from seeing what you're up to. Thank goodness, right? No one needs to know you spent 3 hours watching DIY furniture videos without building anything. Now you might be thinking, I kinda get it, but it still feels like magic. And you're not wrong. Wi-Fi is basically science wearing a Harry Potter costume. Invisible waves, encrypted data, and packets flying through the air at ridiculous speeds. Also, you can watch a cat sing Bohemian Rhapsody while making popcorn in the microwave, which, by the way, interferes with the 2.4 gigahertz signal. So yeah, Wi-Fi is awesome, but also super sensitive, like an up-and-coming artist on their first tour. To sum it up, Wi-Fi works wirelessly because it uses high-frequency radio waves to send and receive data between your device and a router. That data comes from the internet, passes through the router, gets encoded, travels through the air, and gets decoded by your device, all in a split second. It's fast, efficient, and invisible, just like that friend who disappears when the check comes. Now that you know how it works, treat your Wi-Fi with love. Put your router somewhere airy, far from walls and mother-in-laws. Give your network a fun name. And please, Update your password. Password 123 hasn't fooled anyone since 2004. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with that one friend who still thinks Wi-Fi comes from a satellite. And if you didn't like it, well, I'd argue, but I lost signal. Must be the fish tank. See you in the next one.